up, world? Thanks for tuning in to BriReal TV. I have DJ Ziggy, Rackzz TV, and my special guest, Boom.
Hey, I got it like that. Bitch, I'm Boom. A lot of pain in my motherfucking body. Don't compare me to these weak ass rappers. I'm really an artist, man, I'm not a rapper. I take a brick, bust that bitch out the rapper. Big fire, yeah, I'm really a smacker. Cheese on your head like a Green Bay Packer. I'm Ivy, man, I should went to Harvard. Big drums, we ain't doing no more.
So first of all, welcome home. Welcome home. So how does it feel to be back home and out here with us?
I mean, it feels good. I feel like that, you know, I'm still adjusting, you know, even though I've been out going on close to a month, but it feels good. The energy good.
Okay, and also, when you got out, what was actually like the first thing that you actually did? Like, I know you did something.
I mean, the first thing I did, you know, I was with my lady and we just pulled over to the side of the road like at a store or something. We just like, you know. Just
how long you locked up for?
6
years?
Yeah.
And all y'all did was fucking hug on the side of the road?
Yeah, we like outside the car though. We not in the car though.
Oh, okay. I'd have been,
you know,
probably fucking out the car. But, you know, I dig it though.
Yeah, you know.
Anything better than being in that bitch though, most deaf. So that's what's up, bro.
So you did. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. So you did 7 years.
6
years.
Yeah,
6 years. And what were you actually falsely accused of doing?
It was a case with a firearm was involved, and you know things went south, and you know it pretty much it is what it is. It played out, and you know I laid down, did what I had to do, and just keep moving forward.
So during your bid, like, did you have a lot of support system with you? Like, who actually supported you during that time? Because I know that's a long time to be actually there without a support system. So did you have that support system with you?
I mean, I did, but it wasn't the ones that I expected to be. It was more, you know, people that I made relationships with while I was in prison, and you know, we got close. Okay, that's a support system right there. You know, even though we ain't from the same place or share the same family, we still got a bond through, you know what I'm saying, what we go through. So, you know, I built the support system.
So actually being there, was it a big change? I know it was a big change because I watched some of your videos previously before you were incarcerated with the former rap group that you were in, YCC, and you had a lot of cars, fancy cars. Was it a big adaptation for you to actually get into that? Like to go from that to go to that? Was it a big adaptation?
I mean, yeah, it was, but yeah, it was big. It was big, but I kind of like I knew what I was into, so I knew that it was a possibility that it could happen. So I kind of like just like, you know, just that's part of the game.
Come with it sometimes.
It come with it. Yeah,
sure.
It come with it.
For sure.
So has that changed you in any type of way? Like as far as during that time to now, like what's the difference?
I mean, it's a big difference. I see things differently. You know what I'm saying? I also learned to adapt quickly. So, I mean, yeah, it's a big change, and I'm still yet to see, you know what I'm saying, all the things that I learned. I'm trying to just, you know, take my time and
take it day by day.
Right.
That's what we all have to do. Also, I wanted to get to. I just want to ask you, how was the food? I know it was garbage, so I just want to know how was the food? How was the food in there?
No, the food was bad. Yeah, it depends. It depends on where you at. Like, so what part of the prison you at. If you work in the kitchen, you know you gonna cook your own food. Your food gonna be better than the next man's, but I mean.
So as far as music, are you working on a new project or something like a mixtape or album at this moment?
Yeah, I'm working on a mixtape, and I'm debating about whether I want to keep the name or should I change it.
What's the name? You want to know? What's the name?
The original title was going to be called Life After YCC.
Why the title Life After YCC?
Because YCC was like, you know, that was the wave. Like, I feel like we created a wave. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, jumped on it, and that was the era until I went to prison. And when I got out, you know, it's life after.
So it's no longer a YCC at this moment with you. Are you a solo artist at this time?
Oh yeah, I'm a solo artist.
Okay.
I'm a solo artist.
So you being a solo artist, are you thinking about working with any other artists at this moment, or like features or anything like that?
I mean, as far as I don't really like playing to work with artists. It's just like more of a vibe. I just so happen to walk in the studio while he in the studio, and I'm hearing the beat, and I like the song, and song come to my head, and I'm just gonna go in there and get on that bitch. If he
go with the flow.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
With the flow.
And so I heard the first day out. So were you intrigued by the first day out? Because I know it's a lot of rappers out here who do the first day out, like T Grizzly, Gucci Mane. So were you like intrigued by the first day out, like something that I have to do?
I mean, I read about it. Everything you talked about, I had read about it in like magazines, you know, because all you get like books and shit in there. So I read about it in the magazines, and I ain't really like y'all. That wasn't even the first day out. I was just in the car, and I just was, you know, my dog told me to hit something, and I did something for him. And he just put it on there and said first day out. That's what it was. But.
And actually, how long have you been rapping? Like, when did you first start rapping?
I've been rapping a long time. But it wasn't really like, I wouldn't say it was rapping because I wasn't actually in the studio, but like, you know, growing up, rapping, freestyle and stuff like that, I've been doing that a lot.
So are you more of a freestyler, or are you more of a person who just literally sit down and like word for word, this is what I'm saying, or are you more of a freestyle person?
I like to write. Cause when I write, I can just dig shit out. You know what I'm saying? I can tell a story. I like to tell stories when I make music. That people can relate to. Music, you know what I'm saying? It's like a book.
And when you say that, I want to put you in the, I don't want to put you in the category with Kodak Black, because when I listen to his music, he's one of those people that I listen to his music and I paint pictures. Like I'm listening to it vividly, word for word, what he's saying, and I'm painting a picture. So are you one of those type of artists who are just want to tell a story? Are you telling your story at this point? On this first album?
Yeah, I'm basically telling my story. Like that's what it is, it's my story. And you know, some people may like it, some people may, but you know.
You got an estimated date for, you know, when
I don't, to be honest with you, I just be working. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm big on energy, so if it moved me to say finish everything today, I'm gonna try to finish everything today. So I just go with the energy.
Okay. So, and I know when I watch you, it's like positive vibes. So as far as that, is it hard for you back to adapt from what you were used to now, as far as being around certain situations? Have you removed yourself from certain situations? It's like, do you smoke or drink or anything like that at this moment?
You know, I'm on probation, so I can't really like smoke.
Oh, okay.
Like but you know, I told myself I wasn't gonna drink either, but I occasionally drink sometimes, you know. And besides that though, man, I just be chilling. That's it. I don't really do too much. As
being back here with us, has it been like an overload as like anxiety or anything like that? Because I know it has to be some type of anxiety going on.
Nah, not no anxiety.
Yeah,
you know.
nah, shit. 6 years. I would think be fucking relieved.
Yeah.
Fuck, 6 years in prison, shit. Shouldn't have all the anxiety. That shit should have stayed over there.
You just talk to some real people. You feel me? You got all kind of crazy people in there. Like he said, it's like a relief. So nah, I wasn't really.
And as of now, do you still have that same support system that you had when you were in?
My support system actually got bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, it got bigger, and I'm starting to embrace more. You know, different vibes, different people, but they all serve the same purpose.
So your family and different friends and stuff like that, they're just coming like evolve around you, stuff like that? Yeah,
basically like that. I mean, they the same when I was in. They're the same, so I really, you know, don't pass judgment, just.
Okay. You know. And as far as actually the whole former rap group, like where are y'all at? Where are y'all standing? Like,
you know, I told somebody that somebody asked me that, I wouldn't even answer that question, but I mean, I know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Whoever may know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those understanding where ain't nothing got to be said. You know what I'm saying? It's an understanding, nothing got to be said.
So we're not going to be having any music, just that solo artist. It's boom at this point.
Oh yeah, I'm just focusing on me right now.
Okay.
You know, I'm just focusing on me right now.
Okay. Do you have any upcoming projects or different things like that besides the Life After YCC? Can I call it that?
Yeah, you can call it that. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, you can call it that.
And how many songs are you planning to do on that? Is that going to be a mixtape or is that going to be an album?
It's going to be a mixtape.
Why a mixtape?
Cause I really like I ain't never dropped an album, so I can't tell you why it's gonna be a mixtape. But I just know that this one gonna be a mixtape.
When I think about mixtape, I just think about something that I'm gonna just give out. Like, this is what I have for y'all right now. This is what. But when I have an album, I'm gonna put my all into the album. Not saying that you're not putting your all into the mixtape, but the album is something that you are your own project that you're actually creating. Correct? Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I look at like tapes versus albums. Tapes are kind of like more fun. You're supposed to have like more fun with that. An album is like you really plan it out. I really like a mixtape could be like you might just be seeing right now, and I could be with Boom and be like, oh, I'm thinking of this name. We just gonna grab 6 beats and just put some out just to put it out to see the reaction we get. But an album, you kind of want to like strategically plan like your audience. Certain features, you come up with a bigger budget to like promote it. I mean, you're gonna push everything, and ain't nothing for free no more, but it's kind of like less stress, like less work you do. An album like way more serious than the tape. All music serious though,
right.
Nonetheless, but just mixtape more fun though, like for sure. You have fun with a tape. Like you can do a tape every damn day, like, but an album that take time and dedication. Like you gonna put some real grind into that album, so. That's exciting. I look forward to seeing what you do on both projects and having you go about it for sure.
And also, what's the audience that you're actually looking for your next tape that you're dropping?
I know, I look for authentic, real, something real.
Real.
Cause that's all I'm, that's everything I talk about. It's true.
And we have a lot of, since you've been home, I know you've seen a lot of different rappers and a lot of different vibes, a lot of different styles. And other styles have definitely changed from the time that you went in to the time to now. So how do you feel about that? Are you going to be in one of those trends eventually, or are you just like, I'm my own person? Yeah,
I'm like that. I'm my own person. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Now, when somebody doing their thing and I see them, I respect it, then I'ma salute them. It's just in me. I ain't even gotta say what's up to you, but I'ma let you know I see you. But yeah, I probably just stay in my own line, man.
But I feel like y'all most definitely did set like a tone though. You feel me? As far as like local rappers and swag and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I agree on that, on the swag for sure. Like niggas was wearing shit, but like the first time I really seen like niggas putting on designer and going to like. Yeah. Saks and niggas going traveling, buying real authentic designer clothes was like them though for sure. Like that was some shit like that was different. Niggas, cause back then it was like niggas was going out in normal shit, bro. Yeah. But it seemed like when y'all had came out, y'all made that like y'all little like, oh we up, so we buy this the shit you see on TV, this how what's going on.
We doing that for real, yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand like when we was doing stuff like that, I know well from my point of view, we was trying to motivate. You feel me? A lot of people look at it and they see like, oh, we just flexing or we just flies, and nah, we trying to motivate. To show that anybody that what we do, y'all can do it too. You feel me? Y'all can do it too. Just put forth the effort.
But as far as like, it's always going to be that controversy where people going to feel like that you're flogging or you're doing this. So I'm glad that you clarified that as far as motivation, because a lot of people don't see it as motivation. A lot of people see it as, oh, they think they better than everybody, or they think they this and they think they that.
That'd be that gay shit though.
Yeah.
A lot of that lame. Well, not gay. Please don't. Hey, I don't know if we can edit that. I did not mean. I know I used that word, and I know that is not like.
Yeah, they fools going crazy with that.
Yeah, that is not what I meant to say. That is lame. That is like so lame. People do that. Not gay. That was a poor choice of word right there. Like, we gonna scrap that. That's lame when people hate and pick. We just gonna scrap that whole little block, bro. So if you see the deleted scenes, you do. But yeah, I think I'm finna ask some questions because I actually got a DJ. So I'm gonna be on half of this video or however this is gonna be edited. But I think the real question I wanna ask you, this is like something I always think of. If you had a time machine and you could go back and change one thing or do one thing differently, what would that like one thing be? And I mean, it could be anything. Like you could spend more time with a relative or a friend that passed. You could fix a broken relationship, a decision you made, maybe like whatever though, bro. But if you had a time machine, you had the ability to go back in time and change one thing, what would that be?
I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of people may say it may sound crazy, but I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't change much. If it was, it'd be something simple, you know. Like asking for like a relative to get them more time on Earth or something like that. But
yeah, that's why I said it could be anything. But it's I know a lot of times.
If I had to, then I'd do something like that. But I really don't like.
You live life with no regrets, is what you're saying.
Basically,
yeah. That's a good way to be then.
And I want to touch on what you just said as far as having a little bit more time with a relative. You recently lost one of your relatives in your family. How was that dealing with that? It being incarcerated, like how was that?
I mean, like being locked up with the shit you go through, you just like. Well, I know me. I became numb to a lot of shit. Like I could just show no emotion, even when I'm feeling emotion. And at the end of the day, it's like when something real happens, then it's a time to like mourn or cry. It's you so used to being in a certain type of way, like you can't even like.
Praise you. And I heard the song. I love the song. I really like the song. It was really deep. I really liked it a lot. As far as just coming home to that, was that like, are you still mourning about that, or you just?
I mean, to be honest, it feel like I thought I wrote the song
you just let it go.
Yeah,
in the song, you let it go.
Like I did
my
song, part. Like
on that song, I know you said Marino Court, and she actually, I guess she said she was gonna ask where you was from.
Oh yeah, I'm from Warrenton.
Okay, you're from Warrenton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm from Warrenton.
Yeah, I didn't either.
My family is, but I grew up everywhere. That's why I know so many people, and I feel like I can a lot of people fuck with me because I done stayed everywhere.
That's interesting. This is my part of the show where I slide. I wish I had more time with you, bro, but we got music and other shit that we gonna be linking up soon. I'm hosting his first mixtape, so y'all be on the lookout for that. Shout out to Askew Media, Askew Media. I be pronouncing shit wrong. BriReal TV, Rackzz TV. I gotta shoot up out this bitch though, cause I gotta go make some paper. So I'm gonna take my stool. Y'all wrap this up and send me the bloopers and all that.
We would definitely.
All right, y'all.
Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. You know what, y'all? Thank you for watching.
Won't stop until they free that boy mine. Load up them clips and you know that we slime. Fuck all that shit, man, it is what it is. Got every right to feel just how I feel. Cop the vanilla, take the ice out my grill. Hey, when you squeal, don't that make you a pig? I don't owe you shit, so don't speak on my name. I just wanna be real, I don't care about no fame. Fuck being simple.